Hello everybody and welcome back. We are back on Crusader Kings 3 and we are playing our Vlad the Impaler / Dracula Tepes campaign. That's a rather large title. Now, in the last episode, we died and then became our son, or did we? Or is it really the same person in a new, younger body? Are we the immortal Dracula? Or aren't we? Who knows? But we actually, for the sake of game thematics, is that the right word? I'm not quite sure. But we died, we became our son. We are currently 7 years old. And we are growing so far. We are humble and we got the child trait of rowdy. Now, this lovely countess, I believe, just down here, has gone and declared war on my lord. Now, as they've declared war on my lord, by the looks of it, they're coming to siege my lands. So, the first thing we're going to do is beat the hell out of them. I will not be having my lands taken advantage of attacked. Yep, now they're running. I'm actually going to spin round and dodge. It's mountains. It's not a very advantageous place to be picking a fight with. The neighbor Khan Tassus is 1 against. Okay. Cool, you can deal with that. I think I might go and disband all my armies because they're costing me gold. No armies can be disbanded. Or whilst there are hostiles around. Let's chase him and see if I can't finish this off. Yeah. Let's put them back at home. They won't cost me anything to raise again. And plus their army's now actually on the other side of my territory, in my liege's land, so he can deal with them. What would you like to tell me? I can ransom this person, and I'm going to. I am in line to inherit titles. Oh, really? I'm second in line for these two. And I'm... Erin is in... my heir is in line to inherit titles as well. Really? Well then, you need to die. My liege won the war. That's not surprising. Oh, he has taken her land and relocated. Surely he must have too many... 1, 2, 3, 4... No, probably not. He's probably on his limit with 5 counties. I can still claim his title. That's still all good. He not still in a war with... No, he's not in that war. Okay. Marshal losing control. Oh, that's just not good. Control went down by -20. We are up to 70 though, so that's not bad. And we're going to get all of our buildings in. Generous or greedy? 20 stress because I'm rowdy. I gain the trait greedy. Diplomacy -2 monthly income goes up. Generous. Diplomacy +3 monthly income goes down by 10%. Courtly vassal opinion. Opinion of greedy characters. Do I skip these ones, or do I not? Tough choices. How stressed am I, out of curiosity? I am quite stressed. I'm going to remain silent. I don't think it's particularly worth getting stressed for. Yeah, that's claiming my liege's title. I can declare 2 wars. You know, both of which I think I'm not going to do. I mean, this guy has a lot of troops, but how many of his levies come from me? But surely that's not an accurate number. The attackers are winning. Yes, it looks like King David of Hungary might be deposed. At which point then Bringeza the Honest of Hungary will take his place. And are you... Yep. You're in alliance with the king of the country. Not exactly good for me in the long run. Let's just drop off both of those. Let's get rid of both of those. And potentially... He doesn't want to accept anyway. Have to be 14 to plot a murder. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. Now I have... I'm just going to drop there. Some settings will not take effect until you restart the game. I'm going to drop that sound back down because it's quite loud. Crop fields have been constructed. Yeah, I think this is the time of consolidation and gathering. I think that's what we shall do through my childhood, and then... Am I swaying anybody? No, let's sway this guy. I can't, because I have to be 12. I am not old enough to do anything. Go to this, feast hunt, meet peers. Plan meet peers. Here, I'm gonna organize a play date. Manage guests, there will be 3. 2 of which are my sisters, and the 3rd is daughter of Baron Soma. Okay. Sure, let's just start the activity. We'll get a few events come from it, so we'll see what they're going to be now. Everyone is here. As all the small lords and ladies are ushered into the room, I feel myself growing giddier and giddier. I am thrilled to spend some time with other children. Let the meeting of peers begin. Well, she's happy. She increased her stewardship by 1. She gained 75 prestige. My sister approaches me with a heap of fabric in her arms. As she dumps it on the floor in front of me, I realize it's a heap of clothing. For adults. Let's play house together. She becomes my friend. She gains 20 opinion of me. Yeah, sure. I made a friend. Gained 75 prestige. She sang a lovely poem. Increased her stewardship by 1. She's getting a lot out of this. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting nothing. My sister Judith has climbed the highest tree around and is gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. It wouldn't be the first tree I climbed, but it looks like a long way up. I will not back down. Increase my prowess by 1. Right, what else have you got for me? I mean, oh, hello. My courtier Camilla is obviously hiding something. But just as she agrees to tell me what it is, my sister and friend Scylla approaches us and insists that I join her for a game of chess. Yes, 7. I'm 9. Want to play a game of chess? She has really good stats. Yeah, she's kind of outstripping me a little bit. Scylla gains 40 opinion of me. Oh, good. I think I know her secret anyway, to be honest, so I don't think it matters too much. I increased my prowess by 1. I practiced with a blunt mace. I sneak up behind my sister Judith and my sister and friend Scylla with my hands full of snow, and just as Judith is about to turn around, I pounce. She shrieks, but quickly retaliates. For long, I am on the retreat, and she is coming at me full pout with a huge snowball in her hand. Wow, look at that evil face. 82% chance I win the snow fight. This is my martial by 1. It was Scylla, not me. I will go for increasing my martial by 1. Very nice. I gained shown bravery for 5 years. I like it. It was good to forget all the responsibilities for a while and spend some time with other children, but I am told I have to return to my duties now. And I gain 150 prestige. Fantastic. I'll help give the old prestige a little bit of a boost. And when can I do that again? 3 years. Not bad. Get a couple more of those in before I'm an adult. And let's keep moving forward. It's a bit annoying that he's gone and taken that, as that was potentially something I had my eyes set on. Axe is coming in quite nicely. You have a nice bit of gold. I could declare wars. Yep, you've told me this. Of course, just out of curiosity, yep, we have moats. We have city planning. A city must first be constructed. Yep, that's fair enough. I was caught stealing from Mayor Philip's travel chest whilst he was visiting the castle. Threatening punishment, Philip demanded an explanation. I was challenged to a game by one of the other children. I gained deceitful. Diplomacy -2, intrigue +4. That is a sin. Or I can gain honest. Diplomacy +2, intrigue -4. That, however, is virtuous. Could come in handy. -4 intrigue will put me on -1. This will, however, also put me on 0 diplomacy. Either option is not good. I'm going to go honest. I mean, that just hurts. My father was a full schemer, and yet I could not scheme my way out of a paper bag. And that, dear boy, is the story of your grandfather, Count Otto, who was renowned for being zealous. Oh. Right, I've been told legendary stories of how I could be zealous. I'm going to become... Ooh, martial +2, monthly piety +25%, opinion of different faiths, faith conversion cost, zealot opinion of zealous characters. I'm going to become a zealot. Ooh, nice. Some of the other stats just took a bit of a jump. Okay. We are, I mean, seriously, we are... We could honestly be murdered by a wet leaf. Wouldn't see it coming. Would not see it coming. Nothing stopping me getting level 2 except for money. I might grab that. I mean, it does great things for my men-at-arms. We get a nice few extra levies as well. Ruling rightly. As my regent, my mother Judith seems determined to teach me her preferred methods of rule. The lessons are long, but seem to come from the goodness of her heart, or at least her affection for me. Today's class covers yet more commerce and taxes. For her, silver is a means to an end, and that end is more important than possessing wealth for its own sake. Coin must be taken as by a ruler, yes, but only when necessary, and always returned freely. I find Judith's views on this utterly disinteresting, but I'm stranded in this lecture. Surely I'll have plenty of time to learn all this when I count all by myself. I can increase my stewardship by 2. I think I'm completely unstressed. 1 stewardship lifestyle perk. You gain frequent daydreamer. You lose 30 stress. I'm going to gain the stress. And up that stewardship by 2. I'm not doing bad on that one. Doing bad on stewardship at all. Yes, I think I'm going to upgrade the home castle next. What do we do something as simple as... I mean, that still costs most of my gold, probably not. Memories of a father. I find my sister Judith slumped in a faraway corner of fair hair, gently weeping. As she takes notice of my approach, she gets up and tries in futility to make her eyes dry up. Oh, brother. Sorry, I should not be crying. After all, you have more reason to miss our father than I do. I'll just get out of your way. Is she my elder sister? No, she knew him better. In truth, I hadn't had time to think about father since taking the throne, but Judith seems genuinely upset about it. Well, I don't want to do this because I'm stressful. You become Judith Tepes' bully. Yeah, sure. I don't want the stress. I've taken too much stress as it is, so looks like I am now my big sister's bully. Okay. How are we looking? Who's on the offensive? Oh, that's not difficult at all. Okay. That's the defender, that's the attacker. Got it. Oh! There's a dangerous faction. There's a peasant rabble. County of Hunyad. County of Hunyad, what have I ever done to you? A shrill voice rings out across the courtyard. I challenge you to a joust to defend your honor. Choose your steed and heft your lance, mighty warrior. Lajos brandishes a branch, clutching a hobby horse between his legs. My own mount has been neatly deposited on a nearby bench right next to a similarly sized branch. It appears Lajos has truly come prepared for battle. 32% chance I gain 10 stress. 67 I lose 5 stress. Prowess challenge. Oh no, he struck the first blow. Hits me square in the chest, sending me reeling. He wheels away triumphantly. The first tilt was always a toss-up. Now it's all about remembering training and teachings, and I consider any tactical edges. The wind flutters and the leaves of the trees as we line up for another possible pivotal tilt. 10% chance I gain Craven. Hell no. 62% chance. If I lose again, I'm going to become stressed. And I'm stressed! Lajos' stick wavers for an instant, but it is not a wobble, but rather a feint. It thunders into my torso, knocking the air from my lungs, and I collapse to the floor. Lajos stands back as I lever myself back to a standing position, but the sting of defeat hurts even more than my scrapes and bruises. Ha, and that's why I'm the best. It thunders into my torso, knocking the air from my lungs, and I collapse to the floor. Wait, what? Like that, I get... This is something that I was hoping they would go on and sort it out. This is the problem I had myself with tours and tournaments. Like, it makes no sense. I've lost, and then I'm gonna shout, ha, that's why I'm the best. Like, do they not screen these things before they put them in the game? This is ridiculous. I'm not the best, I lost. Well, you jousted with great skill. You beat the hell out of me. I must be strong and resist these impulses. Let's attempt to get unstressed. It said 5 years. I mean, I can do this again in 23 months. Enhanced Regency scales swing towards her. Oh, really? The entrenched Regency needs the Regent's consent to be dismissed. Is that where we are we? The entrenched Regency scales of power swings 10 towards you. What's it currently on? I am let alone to play at last, and of course I take my marvellous marbles out of the toy box. Truly nothing brings friends together like a good bag of marbles and a little imagination. But then, Judith approaches me expectantly and asks, can I play? 30 stress. I lose 30 stress. I'm just going to lose 30 stress, thank you very much. So what is the score? 32. Leverage with prestige, that'll cost me 150. Piety will cost me 100. Don't have a hook. Asks for intercession from my head of faith. I will use my piety. Still on level 2 though. Current swing value 22.5. It is increasing, which is the problem. Even though she's selfless. Directs can to attract vassals below the tier and vassal level. Directs can attempt to revoke titles. Directs can give... problems. I am not betrothed, that is correct. What's the point again? Right, you. Why are you so upset? Aha! Because peasants were denied the forest. That runs out in a year. You can send an ultimatum in 4 months. That's alright, I guess I shall crush a peasant uprising. I am not betrothed, you are correct. Prestige gain. I mean, how old am I? I am 11. She is Hungarian. She has similar traits to myself. I will gain 600 prestige. But it doesn't get me an alliance. The Kingdom of Navarre, that's pretty useless. Kingdom of Denmark. The Holy Roman Empire, but she is a little bit old. Duchy of Chaldea, Kingdom of Norway, County of Gins. Then that wasn't a alliance. Oh no, wait, these are claims. I've been told that it is natural to feel a pull towards certain people. That in time I will want to know them intimately. I've been trying to figure out what it all means, but the only progress I have made is realizing that it is only fun to explore this mystery when there are other boys around. Oh, well. It has been a shameful diplomatic display. Oh, well. Well, so we're now simply marrying for my dear nephew. Sure. Why not? Alliance power. Potential alliance. County of Metz, County of Lyon, County of Valois. Just a couple of counties and none of them are probably that close to me. So I am going to look at that. What did I say? I'm 11. That prestige game. And proposal. I accept your betrothal position. There'll be no alliances, and that is fine. Woo. Wow, you have some bad stats and skills. Well, I said, I know your stats aren't bad. Your skills are terrible. We have been burdened by your oppressive laws too long. Rally the troops! Potential battle in 18 days. I will lose decisively. That's because my numbers say 0. Quid pro quo. My mother Judith strides confidently into the little study, clutching a sheaf of parchments. My lord and count, as your regent, I need a little extra authority to take care of a matter of some import. If you'd be so kind, sign and seal on these documents. Of course, I'd never approach you empty-handed. For this small favour, I have letters of friendship written to fellow vassals of this prince, making you friends in the Duchy of Transylvania. All I have to do is scrawl the letters. I gain good repute for fellow vassals, which is my uncle, who I'm in an alliance with. You overreach. We'll go from selfless to situational. Brings 5 towards you. You're the regent, sort it yourself. I lose 20 stress. You overreach. Regent is now less powerful. Does that mean we're back down to... Yep, but only just. About half a point away, I believe, from being entrenched again. Enforce those demands. Disband the armies, so be it. We ransomed for a favor, Huck? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. We have low counter control. It's quite alright. Let's swing you down to here. You guys are up on 99. New cultural era. Ooh, we're in high medieval. Very nice. And what are we learning today, ladies and gentlemen? We are pushing through household soldiers, increases men-at-arms regiments, and bailiffs. Additional building slots. While playing with my wooden warrior, I fell and scraped my knee. Just as I regained my feet, my mother came walking down the path beside me, asking if I was all right. Be brave, son, she says. It'll be fine. I'm here to help. Just listen to what I have to say and you'll learn how to avoid this happening again. She gains 20 opinion of me for 15 years. I will either gain martial or intrigue. Probably not worth it. And so we gain an intrigue. That's good, because my intrigue skill sucks. The destruction of the wooden warrior. I found my sister and victim Judith playing with her wooden warrior in the garden, whooping and laughing. She had no right to be so happy. And what was so special about that silly wooden warrior anyway? It broke as any old thing when I grabbed it from her hands and smashed it. I gain 60 stress because I'm rowdy. I increase my... 50% chance. I increase my diplomacy by 1. And she's no longer my victim. Or I can lose 20 stress. I'll lose the stress. I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress. She has swung the scales of power against me. Yeesh. Balance of power between the liege and the Diac is measured on the scales of power. As the scales tip towards the Diac, they unlock borrowed powers and may add cost to the liege's mundane actions. As they tip towards the liege, it instead makes it easier for the liege to end the power sharing. The scales may be swung by using the swing scales of power character interactions against the opposing party. As a Diac, serving your liege well, however cynically, in mandate events. She hasn't served me at all, I don't think. Like, she's genuinely done nothing. I am not employing a wet nurse. There's just one who is average. Yeah, sure. Swish crack. Hang on, let's just get this out of the way. The sound of a wooden sword whirring through the air and finding its target is thrilling to me. I ready myself to take another swing, but I've caught the eye of another. Guidemonte clatters down the steps, brandishing a sword of her own. Vlad Dracul, let's see how you do against me. I look Guadamante up and down warily. These swords could probably do a fair amount of damage if you struck someone with one. And Guadamante looks a little too enthusiastic for my liking. You increase your prowess by 1. Why don't we hold a mock battle instead? I could increase my martial. I will increase my martial. He tried to obtain a courtier. He spent 75 prestige. So surely that should untip the scales of power, if I understand it correctly. Serving your liege well, however cynically, in mandate events, because she just failed me. Interesting. Marshal losing control. Oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again! He went up 5 to go down 20. How's this war going? Minus 59% now. There's his tiny little army roaming around, and there's their slightly bigger army, with reinforcements on the edge. Huh. What's a study day worth? The voice of my mother Judith drones on and on as she lectures me for the umpteenth time on the proper ways of a lord, interspersed with austere quotes from the scriptures. Certainly, this is all very important for my future, but I don't really notice if I snuck out for once, or maybe twice, to play. I can increase my martial by 1. Ooh. And your education will have a better outcome. You increase your prowess by 1, and I lose 15 stress. I'll take the prowess for now, just because we're still quite high on stress. On that note, I've just remembered. Let's meet some peers. Cannot be hosted for 38 days. Ah. So, why'd you let me click on it then? Great activity planning. Yay, yay, yay. My spy master had the priest brought forth the revelation and judgment of a grand conspiracy. However, when the priest refused to confess, Mayor Agoston had absolutely no evidence to support his accusation. Please stop embarrassing me. Oh no, I don't want to spend 100 piety. I spend even more. Yeesh. 30 days. And we shall get this meet peers on the go. Oh, he died of a what? Tumultuous gut brought on by rich food. I best get my people eating a bit poorer then. Sign her. Baroness Silag. Clan meet peers. Start the event. I think it's just me and my 2 sisters. As all the small lords and ladies usher into the room, I feel myself growing giddier and giddier. Welcome. Let's see what we can get done. I gained 50 piety. Nice. Where are we? Oh! We're having another snowball fight. I will not back down. Increased my martial by 1. Done. Bonded over childhood snowboard fights. That means she's no longer my victim. Okay, okay. I guess I won't be clicking on myself. Relationships. She is not my victim anymore. Interesting. My sister and friend Judith have climbed the highest tree around. I will not back down. Keeps my prowess by 1. And my stress is almost completely gone. Younger sister gains 75 prestige. She just aged in front of my eyes. My heir is unmarried. My guest is obviously hiding something. I'm not really that fussed. My heir is unmarried? You are correct. Oh, she can marry. She is actually 16. And spend some time with the other children. Nice. Finish meet peers. Weird how the other people in my court don't come along. Maybe I need to actually... Maybe I've missed an option. I click plan meet peers. No, I mean there's no options, so... Interesting. I mean, because there was definitely just somebody who tried picking a sword fight with me. Let's go matrilineal. Barony of Utun in Burgundy. Rothenburg, oh, that's in Bavaria. That's not as bad. Oh, nice. Let's just go for the top one. Will gain me an alliance. And it will be a matrilineal marriage. Nice. So all of his children, except for his first child, will be part of the Tepes household. Due to being imprisoned abroad. He is imprisoned abroad. Whose prison is he in? Oh, it's part of this war, I assume. Your sister and friend and my son will be joined in holy matrimony. He is the heir to this crown, so this guy needs to die. Excellent. My brother-in-law, he's at my court. Fantastic indeed. Your liege's regent has changed. Okay, liege taken prisoner. Liege released. I assume he's no longer in a regency. I, unfortunately, am, and I think I'm going to have to potentially spend a bit just to stop it tipping over any further. Otherwise, things could go quite horribly. How are we looking? We're good on money, so... The question is do I want to increase some buildings, or do I want to wait to up a castle, or possibly even... wait, what I wanted to do, I believe I'm now old enough. Let's give this guy... only 60% chance. Let's see if we can sway him once. Get that gold up a little bit more. Could declare wars. Could. I'm not going to, but I could. And so, how old am I as well? More to the point. I'm 13. I think I can just get in another meet peers for 2 years. Could be able to. Notify me when it becomes available. Go to university already. You are a child, you are a child, you are a child, you are a child. Well, just keep rubbing it in, why don't you? Sheesh, how many times can you tell a man he's a child? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe to put that up to level 2, but it does cost nearly 500 gold. Tax goes up by 0.3. Oh, this is only... God. I was expecting it to come up with some kind of building chain thing. Like it did for the others. But, guess not. So, I actually just spent 400 gold and started... Oh, well. It's in my main holding. The city, it'll generate taxes. It'll take 5 years, unfortunately, but... is what it is. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But, yeah, definitely an accidental click right there. I mean, for instance... Tax 0.8. It's a pretty small city, but... I mean, taxing up 0.8 is not bad. Tax 3.5. Very nice indeed. Beasts are a little bit cheaper there as well. Efficient light cavalry, heavy cavalry damage, and archer damage. Now let's have a quick look-see at that. I want to go to my military. Doing this in a very roundabout way. Now, we are currently stationed, I believe, here. We jump to here, we'll get just as much attack, but not quite as much defense. How about, let's do that. Because then let's jump you. You are down here. And let's double your stats. Because you will eventually keep going up with the buildings I'm building. I mean... yeah, I mean, there you go. Damage goes up to an extra 20%, and toughness gets that 5% already. And that gets a little bit extra just because it's my capital, but not for any particularly great reason. Or unique reason, I should say. It, no longer sharing power with Count Lazar. Is that war over? That war is... whoa, it's not quite over, but... the defenders are now winning. I say that, actually, no, I have no idea whose side I'm supposed to be on. Oh, it's changed. They are going to get destroyed. The only good way to say that one. And it's a claim war, isn't it? No, it's a war against the tyranny. I believe that means she'd be dethroned and it would go to her heir of Moravia. That's not even in this kingdom, is it? No! The kingdom of Hungary will technically grow. Why does she have a regent? Joshua does have a spouse. She is married. Task aborted. Can no longer continue with the increased control in the county. Why not? Get out of here! Get off my land! How dare you come down here and presume to start disrupting my things? How ruddy dare you? Right, let's wait for him to run off so I can disband the army. I don't know if that little fight counted for anything. The Battle of Eger or Crasso. Yeah, I don't think so. Disband all, let's get the money going back in the right direction. Alrighty then. Okay then. Yeah, things are ticking up quite nicely. Here's my bishop, and he's ill. Don't go and die on me just when I'm giving you a good opinion of me. That would have also helped quite nicely with the... yep, went from a 0.2 to a 0.9. It's even a 1 now. He is increasing his opinion of me as things keep ticking by. I could declare wars, the same two wars. Not a new piece of information. And more borrowed powers are available to the regent. We can Gonna leverage piety again. Regent is now less powerful. Liege Regency has ended. Oh, yes. She is in the war for Prince David's claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. Okay, now we're straight into another war. Ooh, she might have this one, though. She has an ally in the Kingdom of Bohemia. Said Hungary went and grew a little bit. All I can say is leave me out of it. Want nothing to do with your silly wars. I've just decreased my regent's power a little bit, which is good. And so when is the question? You are allied to Prince Geza the Honest. That's not who's in this, is it? No, Prince David's claim. However, who's in the war? Nobody we know. And what do you want? You still have no children, huh? Primary heir is your brother, and I assume... No, he has a child. So who is next in line? His child. Okay. Well, that's entirely annoying. Get yourself a kid, will ya? Meet peers. Plan meet peers. Here. Yep. Start the event. I think it's probably just going to be me and my sister. Yeah. Oh well. Whole point is to try and get a few last skill points. Welcome. Nothing's happened in the last 3 years of my life. A sick feeling is rising in my stomach. I try to make it back to my chambers, but the door shrinks before my eyes. What is happening? Suddenly, I can smell something. Something I know I have smelled before, but where? A servant asks me if I'm alright, but I cannot answer. I cannot do anything. What is going on here? Did somebody just try and murder me? Brave knights. My sister and friend and I are watching the knights train in the courtyard when my vassal, Mayor Fullup, approaches us with a smile. What do you say, children? Think you can handle the basics? Yes. Yes, I do. I increase my martial by 1, or I increase my prowess by 1. Martial's not bad. Let's go for prowess. 80% chance. I pick up the basics. Very nice. I'm possessed. Fantastic. Whoopsie. Well, let's just say that's my father's Dracula soul coming back to keep me company. Ah, we don't care about silly secrets. I really don't actually care about silly secrets. Her stewardship goes up by 1. I gained 10 dread. He lost 10 opinion of me. My friend has climbed the highest tree. Of course I'm going up. I fell. I lost a trait wounded. That didn't last for very long. Okay, she gains 20 opinion of me. May as well. Nothing better coming out of that. Okay. Finish Meet the Peers. I should turn 16 very soon. More to the point, considering how much work they've put into this, and I believe on the thing it does say there are a lot of new interactions you can have as a child ruler. All 3 times I've done Meet the Peer, it's been identical. A little bit disappointing, really. I mean, it's nice to have the event updated to the new style that was introduced from Tours and Tournaments. But like I said, a little bit disappointing. War declared on Liege. For Prince Geza's claim. Oh, they're, Oh, we're defending and we're attacking. Okay. Coming of age. I am a man now. I became a tough soldier. Not bad. Not bad. I lost Rowdy, so my intrigue dropped even worse. Yeah, we're going to have to go martial. We're going to have to just beat things to death with our head. I'm also now married. Alliance formed with Prince Geza the Honest of Hungary. Should that have happened? He must have some mercenaries. No, his levies have just massively jumped up. Oh, to be fair, I may not have actually checked this since he took the last couple of counties. He's also got quite a few more men-at-arms. Now, he has an opinion of me of 24. This is his opinion of me. What's his opinion of this guy? And sorry, so we shall go. Let's go for full martial. He finished. As an influential count, it's only fair you have a voice on my council. You're gonna make me spy master. Oh dear lord. May have coiled herself around the vital organs of state, but it's time to her to leave. Might accept. I'll pay 130 gold. I will spend 100 piety. Will she accept? The wedding celebration! Who pays for their own wedding? Or do I take the prestige? Let's take the prestige, actually. Does my regency end? I am sitting on a strategy meeting, discussing our plans for the ongoing war. Prince Laszlo decided to take a hands-off approach, allowing both Iberia and I to act as we see fit. Fair enough. I'm no longer sharing power. Done. I am out of a regency. I can declare wars. You are correct. Okay, well, we have taken the multiple count thrones. We have several... I assume he died. No, he is in fact incapable. I am not employing a court physician. You are correct. We have several lovely manors and holdings with good bits of land attached all around lower Transylvania. All we need to do now is look after the lands, increase our power, and then possibly topple our duke. And so, until next time, that is what we shall be planning and plotting in the background. How we are going to do this, I'm not 100% sure at this point. But we will continue to increase our soldiers. We will continue to find weaknesses for his. I'm feeling... I mean, it's quite funny. So, his horsemen counteract his bowmen, who counteract light footmen, who counteract armored footmen, who counteract spearmen, who counteract horsemen. He's kind of missed a couple, but he's doing pretty well. So, horsemen are not countered by his setup. That's a good one to have. Spearmen are, as are light. Footmen as are bowmen. However, yeah, so do I get... I think I might get some light footmen if I get an option. Can I get more men-at-arms? No, not yet. I'm at my limit. It will definitely be the horsemen first. After that, like I said, it might be some light footmen. Counteract those heavy footmen. But anyway, like I said, we shall be plotting and planning that one in the background because we shall be doing the same thing we do every night, and that's trying to take over the world. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. I've been World Drag, and you've been watching World Dragon Media. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.